And this comes to our Thursday again. Today our teaching monk is Mangjang. May I invite everyone to put our palms together and pay respect to Mangjang together by bowing 3 times. First bow, second bow, and third bow. May I invite Mangjang to begin this section?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Coach Sultan, Nelson Marine, Esther, Lee Shui, and Yoon. I think I haven't seen you for a while, like Lee Shui and Yoon. Okay, nice that you're back. And DJ Botox and Janet Lee. And I think a lot of participants from IBPCN, including Oluwabumi, and Mayowa, and James Colade, Phoebe Karim, and Femi Adeyemi, and Furaj, Ayomitan, Tomiwa, Alessina, and Ruth, and Ayobami Martins, and Fak Bendro Korede, Makinde, Akin Bode, and Faith, and Justice as well, and Janet Lee. We have Peter Ugo Shukwu, okay, and CEO. Okay, nice. We have good company today. So this is actually their third week, right? Entering the fourth week, almost the end of the third week of January already. Any one of us who are still meditating every day, raise your hands. Every day since the 1st of January. No, Esther, no? Lee Shui, no? You, no? Come on. Oh, DJ Botox. Okay, thank you very much. I hope that you still meditate every day. Oh, BB. Okay, thank you for sharing. It's very nice, and I hope if you haven't done so, or maybe there are still some I wouldn't say excuse, but like errands or maybe some circumstances that prevent you from doing it every day until now, well, it's time to start. It's okay. You don't actually have to wait until 2025 to start this again. Let's say, okay, if this year it's 365 years, right? Is that 366 because it's the dragon year? I'm not sure how many days do we have in this year? But let's say that today is the 18th of January, and that will subtract from 365, 66. Then you still have like 300 days of meditating every single day, okay? And if you can, do it maybe until the end of this month. If you start today, it means that you're gonna do it about 13 days, which is almost like 2 weeks, right? And that will allow you to, for sure, develop more inner peace, and as well to be able to face all obstacles and also deal with circumstances, and also do something new. Especially this year, I would like to invite all of you to kind of change yourself a little bit. So we're gonna have a special theme this year, and that's what I prepare for all of you today as well. We are going to talk about one thing. It's called the Better Me model. And today I begin with one topic in this Better Me model, which is we're going to talk about bias. in our minds and how these biases will affect our meditation, how these biases will affect our personal development, and how to remove them. Okay, that will be after our meditation. So hopefully you will be together to on the journey of this personal development, because meditation alone is not enough. When we talk about meditation, we can meditate a lot, but if we do not change our habits, somehow we will not be able to go deeper into depths of meditation. Only when you are able to train your mind to do some good habit and annihilate bad habits, that is when you're gonna go deeper in more profound meditation experiences. So habit development cannot be avoided when it comes to the path of spirituality. If you would like to know more about yourself, eventually you discover that you need to change something that has been a part of you, and these habits actually control our minds, which if we do not try to annihilate negative things that control our minds, well, our mind will not be free. We cannot break it free from some attachment, and this requires us to dig into how we can become a better versions of ourselves. And I will talk about this better me, but today I'm just going to talk about one topic, which is the 4 prejudices. About that later on. Okay, so I'm very happy to see some familiar faces that I haven't seen for a while. For example, Carsten. Wow, that's nice to see you again. I think it has been like almost a year, right? Or maybe it's just me, but you probably are regular here. I actually have absent for a while. So nice to see all of you today. We are going to begin with our meditation as usual. So make sure that you are ready for it. By the way, I think we talk about the fact that meditations is similar to how we clean our teeth. Brushing our teeth is something that we do every single day, right? Do you brush your teeth every day? Come on. But we also need to go to dentists. So they will check and maybe do some deep clean of our teeth as well. That is what happened to me yesterday. I went to see my dentist. And well, this year it has been good because I didn't feel much of the, torture of not being tortured. So the process went smooth, not very much of the pain, a little bit on the first day. There were 2 days. And the second day was painless. It's very quick, easy. How is this related to our meditation? If you meditate well, when you come to meditate together, like now, or maybe when you go for a retreat later on, you will feel that it will be easy, effortless, and not much of some struggle on the very first days. But if you do not meditate regularly well enough, when you go on a long retreat, or maybe when you meditate together today, maybe the first part of your meditation will be with some struggles, okay? So I would suggest to consider this fact as well, that when we do it together, Maybe when you will go on a retreat, this could be a very good evaluation to see if you have been meditating well enough or not. If you have been meditating well enough, that is going to be easy, effortless. But other than that, I will be your dentist today. Hopefully, you will open your mind, which is similar to how you open your mouth to your dentist. And I will help clean it, and we will see how it works towards the end of the meditation. But now, without further ado, we already have 64 people. Let's meditate together, okay? Right. Now, prepare yourself for an inner peace time and make sure that you sit comfortably. You may sit on the floor or you may sit on a chair. Try to keep your back straight and tall. Breathe in and out softly and slowly few times. And close your eyelids softly and gently. You may close your eyes softly and gently. Close them in the same manner when you were about to fall asleep and have a sweet dream. Breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly a few times. Breathe in freshness and positive energy. And breathe out completely uncomfortable feelings from both body and mind. Continue breathing in and out for a moment, and then spend a brief moment to relax your muscles. Relax the muscles from the top of your head. Relax the muscles on your face, your cheek, your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, and your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And when you are feeling a bit more relaxed, it will be easier for the mind to return and stay with yourself. To make sure that you have sufficient consciousness or sati, we're gonna stay with our breath as long as we can. You may feel both inhalation and exhalation moving inside your body. It is okay if your mind wanders to some thoughts randomly. All you have to do is bringing it back to the breath again and again. You may need to do this several times because the mind can be distracted. It is yet to be motionless. So don't feel frustrated or annoyed. If your mind still wanders, keep coming back to the breath. And that is how we cultivate our consciousness. If we cannot stay with the breath the whole time, we can fix this by attempting to be aware of our own breath. This is how we cultivate our consciousness, or the other name, sati. But we should do this relaxingly. Although the mind is not 100% still. We will not be annoyed or frustrated. We keep bringing the mind back relaxingly. Or the other name, Sabai. And if you can do this in the Sabai manner, not only more sati you have, but the mind will feel more relaxed over time. The breath will help reclaim the occupied space in the mind, resulting in the mind feeling more spacious. Then I would like you to follow the airflow of your inhalation all the way to the deepest turning point. And if you breathe as deep as you can, as gentle as you can, as slow as you can, you will reach the deepest turning point that is around the middle of your abdomen. Observe when the airflow arrives to such the location, and allow it to be as soft as a bird's feather floating down from the sky. To finally land up on a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. Observe the very point we shall begin with the breath until the breath touches several times the center of the body. And we are familiar and remember where it is. then you can just breathe naturally. You don't need to worry about the breath or you breathing any longer. Only to make sure to maintain your consciousness as continuously as you can at the body center. Spend a moment to feel grounded and repeat the mantra. Feel as if the voice expands from the center of your body, like a loudspeaker, playing a soothing mantra voice is being placed in the middle of your abdomen. Repeat the mantra. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. In fact, the mantra can also be like English word phrase, clear and bright, clear and bright, and clear and bright. Or Samarahang, that means the purest state of the mind. How to arrive the purest state of the mind. When you repeat the mantra, try to let the mind stay still as much as you can. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. สัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหัง Repeat the mantra and let the mantra voice reclaim the occupied space in the mind, allowing the mind to feel more spacious, relaxed, peaceful, and comfortable. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang And now as the mind becomes more relaxed, it will be easier to stay longer within your body. To make sure that the mind will not be easily distracted, you can then visualize a meditation image in your mind. Let's imagine that your body is empty, without bone, organ, or muscle, as if your body becomes a balloon or a bubble, containing nothing else but the air. Can you imagine one meditation image that could be the sun, the full moon, a star, a bubble, a water drop, or a crystal ball? Just choose one that is easiest for you to visualize and visualize as if you were dreaming. Like now you have a dream, but there is nothing else but the meditation object that you visualize. If the image looks unclear, you're not doing anything wrong. You just need to understand that the object you visualize will not initially have the same quality with what you see with your physical eyes. But in your eyes, you see better when the amount of mental impurity subside, when the mind becomes more still, and it is totally without impurity. It will be effortless to visualize when we understand it is like this. We can accept and feel content. Whatever your mind can visualize, feel content, so that the mind doesn't expect anything for more. Clear or blurry, it doesn't matter. What matters the most is how you can continuously do it. If you can accept this fact and feel content, the mind will surely become more and more motionless. You may also repeat the mantra while visualizing the mental image. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Spend a moment on your own and monitor the center of your body. Monitor all experiences as they are, with contentment and neutrality. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Observe all feelings without judgment and be a good observer. The stillness of the mind is more important than all kinds of experiences. I will leave you for your own observation of the body center. by visualizing the object, repeating the mantra, or just feel the location and do nothing else. Whatever suits you the most, continue for a while. สัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง Allow the amount of peace energy within you to spread and expand in all directions to cover yourself, to cover everyone around you, from your room to the whole building. Doesn't matter who they are. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Then imagine you share the peace energy to cover your own country and the neighboring ones. And share with everyone in your country, with no exception. It doesn't matter who they are, what they do, where they live. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. And imagine you share the peace energy to everyone in the world, to all countries, all lands and islands, regardless of their race, nationality, or belief. So that you can share to everyone in the world equally and unconditionally. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. You may spread your love, your kindness to all living beings. Spread the energy to the entire planet Earth, to all living beings of all species. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. And now, our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe down, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sapphe Buddha Palappata Paccheka yang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakang Pantami Sapaso Te Athalata Sukhita Virunha Buddha Sasane Aroka Sukhita Hota Saha Sapphe Yadipi Sappaputta Nupavena Sappathamma Nupavena Sappasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavan Tukte. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe Purentu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Manisho Tiraso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. And now you may open your eyes. Okay, so how was your meditation? You can maybe switch on your webcam so that you can take a photo together. And now you feel some peace Yeah, the sinner say it was relaxing and they received one heart. That's beautiful. Okay. So, yeah, wait a little bit perhaps to have your webcam on. Okay. Smile. Okay, wait a little bit. Oh, okay. Someone is also on the road. Nice. Smile. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. Oh, thank you. So, how was your meditation? Yeah, we have a comment like it was relaxing, and Augustine said quite soothing. Thanks for the sessions, and Nimalar said thanks so much. Cola volley, I feel refreshed. Excellent, and oh, Nimala say coming to Thailand for 3 months for meditation. Oh, nice. Where are you going to? The Yele. Say thank you so much. And Ife Dayo say feel relaxed, and Sodik as well feel relaxed. Okay, so while kind of waiting for any comments or maybe questions, I like to share some of the, this is a part of a model that we call the Better Me model. We talk a bit about how important it is to also perform self-development in addition to meditation. Because if you don't change your habits, eventually your habits control your mind. And while you try to clean your mind, while the habits control it, it will be, well, if hard or harder, if not impossible. Then we have to do as well habit development. And one important element of habit development is you need to do self-reflection. Because if you do not reflect yourself, how come or how possible you can make some changes, right? If you really want to make some changes to yourself, for sure, then you have to be very sincere to yourself, very accurate in trying to see your own self. It's not enough just to look at yourself in a mirror, because when you look at yourself in a mirror, you don't actually look at your core, your virtues, your habits, but probably you look at your hair, your skin, your eyebrows, your lips, and your dress, right? Which is probably not something we are looking for. You want to look at yourself, then maybe you have a list of paper and see what you like to improve. And write that paper very often. You look at it. Or maybe you can as well ask some people to reflect up on you. But this both requires the mind that doesn't have prejudices. We talk about prejudices here, because if you have one of these, how you perform self-reflection will probably not be accurate. And we can have prejudice in 4 ways. Prejudice because of love, prejudice because of hate, prejudice because of ignorance or misunderstanding, and eventually prejudice because of fear. Let's take a look at the first one, prejudice because of love. For example, when you will try to favor someone, whether they're family members or whether some people that you love, you have love interest with, you really like these employees, how you see that person is like you close one eye. You see only good things and you kind of skip the negative side of the person. But if you keep doing this, and when you try to look at yourself for the meditation, for example, it's going to be impossible because you're going to close your eyes at yourself because yourself, you are the person you'd love the most, right? If you have prejudice because of love, then it will be impossible to have accurate self-reflection. And when you have to work with people, you favor someone over the others just because you love them, not because of their performance, not because how good they are, no one will, they're willing to work with you, right? So we should be aware that prejudice because of love will destroy good relationship, good teamwork. That's number one. Number two, prejudice because of hate. You hate someone so much so you don't like to talk to the person, you don't like to deal with the person. Whatever the person does, they're all wrong. That's called prejudice because of hate or because of dislike. If we have such prejudice, whatever a person do is not possible. And when you flip the mirror, you look at yourself, you probably will, sometimes some people dislike themselves. Some people, they don't have confidence. When they hate themselves, as much as they hate other people, then they will not have good performance in terms of change, in terms of working with other people, right? Suppose that you have a group, maybe your team, you don't like that person, whatever they do, whether they do good, they do bad, you only see the bad side, not the good one. That's the opposite of the first one, right? Prejudice because of love. This is prejudice because of hate. So prejudice because of love, you close one eyes and you see only good and positive side. Prejudice because of hate, you close the other eye and you see only negative side. When this happens, the one we want to work for you, because whatever they do good, if you don't like them, that will not count. Then we have prejudice because of understanding. Prejudice because understanding, maybe because you don't have thorough information, maybe you were not mindful enough, maybe because of your stubbornness, maybe because of that you can't accept some facts, or you just look from one perspective. This could be because of different things. And when this happens, you will not have accurate information, and how you perform self-reflection to yourself will not be accurate, because misunderstanding can happen in a way that you understand good is bad, bad is good, right is wrong, wrong is right, should is should not, and should not is should. And when you have misunderstanding about yourself, how come can you perform proper self-reflection? So we should make sure that we will have to prevent prejudice because of misunderstanding or ignorance. If you keep understanding others, how could you understand yourself well, right? And the last one, prejudice because of fear. If you're afraid of someone, maybe the person has so much power, maybe the person influences you a lot, and you look at the person, oh, that's a giant guy. And then whatever the person does will be accurate, or you probably will have to accept because you have the fear. And this fear could be fear of losing the person, losing him or her, or fear of being threatened, being bullied, for example. And then this kind of prejudice may happen externally with people that you're dealing with, maybe in your company. You're afraid of the boss so much that you will close all eyes. Whatever the boss say, you have to do it. Or maybe you're afraid of your own self. You're afraid of not losing like your identity, your ego, or something like that. So this is equivalent to how you are afraid of changing, right? And if you have this prejudice because of fear, you'll never be able to overcome your fear, because eventually the fear will control what you do and how you perform self-reflection. So as a result, we should at least accept that maybe we have this kind of prejudice at all. Otherwise, we will never be able to look accurately. Meditation is about seeing the truth. Eventually, when your mind is clear, you are seeing more of the truth. But the truth will not be revealed if you look at them with filter lenses or dirty lenses or color lenses. You have glasses and you look through dirty color and maybe muddy glasses. You will never have accurate insight of your meditation. And this happens to life as well. If you never look at things accurately with your pristine, clear, and with the mindset without prejudice, then it's not very easy to do self-reflection, to change yourself, and to work with other people. So how can we remove this prejudice? First, we have to accept that maybe we have this prejudice and their consequences. If you have prejudice because of love, then you're going to favor some group of people over the others, and the other group of people will not like you. And probably the group that you love and you try to close one eyes on their mistakes, they will not be able to do something good as well. Maybe they cause more troubles if you will not give proper advice or proper self-reflections on them as well. And you yourself, you kind of close your eyes on your flaws because you love yourself too much, then you're not gonna change yourself, right? And how you can listen more to other people, because sometimes some people will say, boss, you should not favor that group of people, they're cheating the company. And you what? I didn't hear anything. That's how you never listen to other people, right? We should listen more and try to be fair to all parties. And we also try to be fair to our own selves as well. Listen to what other people will towards us. And that is when maybe you learn for the first time that you have some bad habits after all. And accept other people's existence, diversity, differences. Because sometimes we try to dominate them with our ideas, with our preferences. I'm gonna do it like this. And then they will say, oh, okay. We are not gonna like give any idea, because whatever idea we give to you, you're not going to accept it, right? So accept that there could be differences, there could be imperfections. Otherwise, if you feel like, okay, you're a perfectionist, whatever you do is always correct, that is imperfection. Because to be perfect, then it's about working for something better. But if you think that you're perfect already, and you try to, whether or not like dominate other people with your ideas, and that kind of a change, it means that things, it's not going to be better, because you never really have any input from other people's perspective. And that will defeat the fact that perfectionists would like to, or would try to make things better, right? Would try to improve things. And that begins when the person needs to accept that there might be some flaws in yourself, in your project, in your team, and so on. And the last one is to tolerate criticism and differences as well, like to be able to live with them, to be able to see differences without, okay, you're different from me, from our group, so you're bad. That kind of prejudice because of hate, or because of dislike. And if we are able to minimize the amount of prejudice somehow by listening more, by doing proper self-reflection, and by seeing ourselves from the side that we have never seen before, for sure, we can perform accurate self-reflection, and that will allow us to change our habits. And when we can change some habits that control the mind, we can have also better meditation as well. Okay, so that's pretty much about prejudices and how these may influence our meditation and our personal development, and how we live together with other people, and how we work together, and so on. Very important. That I think a lot of problems that we have in our work, in our society, in the world, happens because of prejudice that live in our own mind. That is one saying from my master Tamasho. He said that we human beings are not enemies of each other. It's like the real enemy lives within us, in our minds. So whenever we sometimes get angry at other people, the first enemy that we should try to defeat is not the one in front of us, but the one within ourselves first. Defeat the hidden enemy within, and then I think we have a lot more peace in the society and the world. Okay, so thank you very much. We have more experiences from Made Leye. So thank you very much. I feel relaxed. And Tuluwa Lese was relaxing and refreshing. And Miss Solar, Joshua, I feel calm and refreshed. Thank you very much. And Elsa said, very comfortable and relax. And Stephen, okay, thank you very much. And Dami Olar, Bank, I feel relaxed and calm. And Olu Muyiva, I feel great, thank you. And Kin Yemi, it was relaxing, I feel calm. And Tolani, thank you so much for the sessions, feel light, Madel recharge and peaceful. And Jesu To Funmi, be New York. Thank you for the sessions. I feel calm and peaceful. And favor today meditation is also awesome. Not medication, it's meditation. And Go Sun Tan, thank you for relaxed and happy session today. And one person with the code name 072, don't know who you are. Thank you for peaceful and calm session today. Okay. Does anyone have recommendations to read regarding dying meditation? Well, dying meditation doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to meditate dying, but there is one meditation technique about meditating on death. It's not about, like hurting other people until they die and you meditate on that, but it's about thinking that you one day will die. And if you have such a thought, even though that sounds a little pessimist for some people, but it's gonna make you let go. Let go of what? Let go of some unnecessary dreams or, like eventually ignorance. Because sometimes we do not spend time wisely. We have probably some ego, and maybe we are attached to something when we meditate, contemplating on the fact that everybody dies and everyone can die at any time. Today we are alive, tomorrow if we are alive, then we are very fortunate already. That's called meditate on the death, and that helps us to let go, because eventually the world will continue to spin and everybody will continue living their life. So the most important person that you should take care of is yourself. That's how we meditate on the death, and that makes us more careful and not careless. Okay. All right. So thank you very much. And I passed it back to Esther.
Thank you so much, Mong Jong, for tonight's section. And I hope everyone enjoyed the section very much. And as Mong Jong said, let's keep meditating every day. If you have give it up in the middle, just don't give up the whole year. We still have 348 days to continue the section. So keep doing that. And before we end this section, I think Monja wants to invite us to keep up the mind stories as well. We have the new app, and then Monja will go further to that later. And before we end the section, let's put our palms together and pay respect to Monja's nice teachings today. First bow, second bow, and third bow.
Okay, may you all be happy, healthy, and wise, and have the wisdom to overcome obstacles in your life. All your wishes be fulfilled, all your dreams become true. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within, that we call it Dhammakaya within, without delay.
Sadhu. Thank you so
Well,
much.
just the fact that I'd like to announce that the My Story apps, some of you have downloaded before, it has already Chinese version. So if you are capable of like listening to Mandarin, then you probably will try this to download the upgrade from the App Store, from the Play Stores as well. You use Android, okay? It just launched today, some limited tracks, but maybe you'll be able to enjoy it as well. We have already English, Chinese, and Japanese, okay? And while we're saying goodbye, I also have some a video of the events that I just organized few days ago, just finished 2 days ago. So while we're saying goodbye, and like maybe some of you may consider leaving now, I'm just gonna play this beautiful pictures of what happened, like I think last week from the 9 to 16. I just returned from this retreat. I think I showed you or told you on the 8th that we had a retreat, and then I went to this place. There were about 8 people, not too many, but then we managed to have good meditation together. Well, sometimes this is what Does this also contain some faces you're familiar with? I'm not sure, but sometimes we also need to meditate in persons as well, because on online meditation it's like you're brushing your teeth, but this is equivalent to attend or meeting your dentist. If you never met your dentist at all, that probably is not going to be the best, right? We also have Q&A, a lot of questions, and some of the questions were very surprising. I didn't expect to receive them, but they were also like people from various backgrounds, and probably some of them have curiosity about meditation, and as well about some aspect of life and so on. Okay, so while this is being played and you're watching it in background, so thank you very much everyone. By Esther, by Go Son Tan, by DJ, Botox, and Carsten, the Wonder. We'll see you again. You are still in the same room. Is that in Vietnam? Somehow. Okay. And Elsa, Marine, and Li Shu, Wee, and Yoon still in the same room. And Augustine from IBPCN, iPhone, sorry for that you can't probably change your name because of, just to prevent some attack. Hopefully, not sure what your name is. And Phoebe and Peace Group Bruke, not sure how to pronounce that, sorry for that. And we and Manish and Adun Ayular and Stephen Okay and Tolani Ave and Akinyemi Faith and Jesse Uy and Tuluwalese, Elizabeth and Adesholar and Guat E and Darasimi and Oyula Oluwa Dami Ola and O Sukoya and Iman from Jordan and Mardell and Busolar and Maduka and Janet Lee, Adesina and Fak Ben Ro and Frankie Liu and Emilia and Nimalar and Tolu Lope and Jesut Fumi Binuyo and Peter Ugo Shukwu and Ruth Bankole and Victoria Akinyemi, Ayumitan Michelle and Oliver Fumilayo and Omo Nike and Ayobami Martins and Kinbode and Inouluwa and Adeleye Benjamin and Kolavole. Yeah, that is pretty much for everyone, I guess. So hopefully we see you again next week, I guess. Next week, see you again. And until then, goodbye. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good night, good day. See you next time.